Hey, buddy.
Kelly Wilson.
Good morning.
I'm excited.
I'm pretty excited too.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, I got up early, even though I felt like ass and wanted to sleep for like 4 or 5 more hours. I was like, nope. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Gotta get up. Gotta make the most of the day.
Gotta get up. Yeah, I got a brisket on right now. I got these remote sensors that sync to a phone app. I can like watch all the temperatures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't wrap the brisket until like 6:30 this morning.
Yeah.
Most of the time I'm on like a tight schedule where I gotta have the brisket done by like 10:30 so I can get in the car and be somewhere at noon.
Right.
But this time I can just let it go 2:25 till it finishes, whenever that is.
Yep.
Basically.
Or at least
There's
until
some
like
constraint, yeah.
like 4 or something, 4 p.m.
Yeah. But I told you guys I put it on
Like 6?
at 3. At 3. And it is 170, 163 on the 2 different sensors.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's presently installed.
I mean, yeah. Get 24 hours. So.
I can't wait for that. I sat in the driveway and listened to that song that had the lyrics that I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
What song is that?
That's called Play Crack the Sky, which is the final track on Deja Entendu by Brand New. That whole album is poetry, Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm just starting to think about liking poetry.
Mm-hmm.
I know I shared with you this already, but just for the listeners' sake, watch the opening ceremony of the Winter Olympics on Friday. And they recited a poem by some Italian poet, and it really kind of got stuck with me. So now, I've always been pretty anti-poetry, but now I'm starting to think about it. Although I still don't know about listening to song lyrics. I feel like they're trying too hard to get me to hear what they're saying. Written poetry is different. It's like, take it or leave it.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see.
I would challenge you to pull up the lyrics to that song and listen to it and read the lyrics as you go and tell me you're not moved.
I mean, probably won't be hard to not move me. Although I do listen to lyrics when it comes to, like, hip-hop rap. Like, that's when I do listen to lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the way the music's done, like, the music's just there to support the lyrics. Where in a lot of the other music I listen to, there's, like, music and there's lyrics, and I just choose to listen to the music part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. We'll see.
L, or Le Infinito, by Giacomo Leopardi.
Yep. That's the one.
There's an English teacher at Oak Ridge that her favorite poem, when you sent that, it reminded me of a poem that she said was her favorite poem. And I had always thought, I think a lot of us are familiar with this line, these 4 lines from this poem, and I'd always thought that it was the end of a long poem.
Mm-hmm.
To see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wildflower, hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard that before?
Maybe. It doesn't necessarily strike anything.
It's that back and forth between, like, the tiny being the infinite, and that's actually the beginning of a long-ass poem that... Totally different tone. Like, I thought it was, like, from those 4 lines, I thought it was about, like, eternity and appreciating, like, the infinite in the, whatever the opposite of infinite is, like, microscopic, I don't know. But, yeah, it goes on well after that. It's kind of a downer. It's definitely a different tone than I had thought.
I was going to say that...
For decades.
The first few lines were very similar to the poem from the Olympics that I now am calling my favorite poem. But I like mine better if that one goes into something else.
Yeah, yours is much more uplifting.
Yeah, I'm not trying to read poetry to bring me down.
Okay, but yours, I already gave the title and the author. This one was William Blake, and the poem is Auguries of Innocence, which I'm sure, well, there's like 4 people listening to this, but a lot of people probably didn't knew that already. You have a giant crow outside.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, where do you see it from here? Or?
Yeah, like I just heard it cawing, and I heard it cawing when I got out of the car. I was like, that's a giant crow.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of birds around here.
We had some bird drama yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so before we started recording, you heard me voice to texting a text to Ash.
Mm-hmm.
We were in the garage, as we so often are. No, even before that. We're in the kitchen. And we got the big windows look out of the backyard. And I hear Ash, like, freak out, like, come here right now. I was like, oh, God. Like, what did I do? And there's a big, not the black, turkey vulture on our fence, like, looking into our backyard. Ooh. And this was probably at 4, like, I'd had the smoker going for a while.
Yeah.
And I always wonder what the animals think about the smoking. And we're just looking at it and trying to take pictures of it, but we've got screens, like a screen that opens on the door. We've got, like, regular window screens on the windows, and the cameras keep focusing on the screens. And that was a pain in the butt. And then she was like, you decide what we're going to feed him, but we're going to feed him something. And we have all these wings for today.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's like 48, 50-something wings. So, like, just grab 2 of those. And it takes off at the fence. And the way they fly, it looks so unbelievable, kind of like planes, where it's like, how is this, like, getting that giant thing off of the, into the air? And, yeah. So right now there's 2 wings on a paper towel in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting to see if that guy comes back.
I don't know if the paper towel is helping anything.
I don't know. But it's supposed to be like, I think you might have put them on a plate, like something that make them stand out. Mm-hmm. I was like, maybe not a plate. But yeah, I checked on that before getting in the car and coming here to see if they were still there. And then our backyard camera is like pointed right at it, so that hopefully these things are pretty big.
Right.
Yeah. So something like bigger than a dog or cat like swoops into the backyard and starts picking at him. Hopefully the camera will pick it up.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
What else? What else is going on?
Another fun thing that happened yesterday is we played disc golf.
Yeah, we did.
We pardon my language, fucking played the fuck out of it.
I was fairly surprised with how well I did. Especially seeing that I was a little hungover from the day before. But yeah, I did pretty well. Although I will say today my arm is dead.
Yeah.
But it's a combination from the disc golf, I'm sure, but also then yesterday was my 1-year anniversary with my car. And I went and I took it to a self car wash, and like I did a full wash of the whole thing. And something else that I've learned in my readings about just how to take good care of a car, if you go to a self car wash, you're not supposed to use like the big brush on a stick that they have.
Okay.
Because everybody uses that, and a bunch of dirt and little rocks and stuff will get caught up in the bristles, and then when you go to like scrub your car, it can like actually act like sandpaper and mess up your paint. So before I went and got a few other cleaning materials along with like a microfiber glove kind of thing that like you use to actually like after you soap it up, you like scrub the car with it.
Heck yeah.
So I got one of those and like use my right arm because I'm right arm dominant, and like just going over my whole car like this and bending over like my
yeah.
And it was getting heavy because it was like getting waterlogged.
More and more, yeah.
So it was like, oh my goodness, and like my shoulder's feeling it today, but yeah, between that and disc golf. And even, like, I was, like, having to, like, squat and get into all the little crevices of the car and stuff, so, like, even my legs are feeling a little today. But, good bonding time with the car. Got her super, super clean, looking real good.
Sasha.
And then I took her out to Lake Pflugerville because she likes to look at the water sometimes. So we spent a little time out there hanging out together. Took some pictures. Yeah. So that was my big thing yesterday besides the disc golf.
Sorry, while you're on Lake Pflugerville, you went on a walking adventure around Christmas. Have you done any other walking adventures?
No, not recently.
I was just gonna say Lake Pflugerville is a good walk.
Yeah. It's every time I go there, it's always a lot more disappointing than I think it's gonna look in my head. Mm-hmm. Just because it's a very like cookie cutter body of water, like right next to like residential stuff, and I don't know. I think the little pond lake thing by where we played disc golf yesterday is prettier than Lake Pflugerville.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
for the listener, like Lake Pflugerville is, well, they don't know how big the smaller one is, but I was gonna say it's like 16 times larger than the pond.
But it's still not even big. But I guess like for me, when like lake, when I think lake, I grew up
Lake Conroe.
Lake Conroe.
Yeah.
Lake Conroe is a very large lake. Like that is not a small lake.
Yeah, Lake Pflugerville is just it like serves a purpose for the town.
It's like a water reservoir kind of situation.
It's not so big that I think you can always see the other side.
Oh, yeah, easily.
But it's a good size.
I mean, you can throw a rock across it.
My favorite thing is that it has elevation. Like, there's part of it's a dam as well. Mm-hmm. And that's fun to just go up for a bit. Yeah. You see a lot of ducks. That's a good part, too.
See, that was another thing when I was out there yesterday. Like, I didn't see any, like, waterfowl or anything like that. Where when we were disc golfing, we saw those dinosaur birds and all other kinds of stuff.
We have heard tale. We've seen photos of a bald eagle at Lake Pflugerville.
Yeah. Wasn't there yesterday.
Yeah.
Or if it was, I just didn't see it.
Like, Lake Pflugerville. Walk it sometime.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I will. Like, I have nothing against it. I mean, it's better than walking around, like, the neighborhood. But there's probably better walks around here.
Not for nothing. Those are also some quality cows you drive past on the way there.
I didn't see any cows on the way there.
They got much floof. High floof
cows.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. How do they survive? They don't need the floof in this heat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's rough for them, but for me, it's just scenery. And it's good scenery.
They're suffering for your sake.
Haven't been out there in months.
It was funny. I rarely go on the east side of 130, but yesterday ended up over there twice. Mm-hmm. Which was pretty rare. Pretty neat. But yeah, so that was fun yesterday for me. And yesterday, Jer went to go see his folks celebrate his pappy's birthday.
Happy birthday, Wayno.
Yep, happy birthday. Saw some nice pics from a Mexican restaurant. Mm-hmm. So, sounds like they had a good time. Last night, I just hung around the house watching Olympics, and I rewatched the first Fast and Furious movie again. Like, I mean, I've seen it about 16 times probably in my life now, but Jeremy and I just watched it recently before we went to LA, and now that we had gone, I wanted to rewatch it and like see the places that I had been to or seen. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. And then another thing I wanted to do yesterday, but I just didn't get to do it, was I wanted to watch Too Fast, Too Furious, and while watching it, build my new Honda S2000 Suzuki from Too Fast, Too Furious's car.
Thank you.
But I ended up having a few adult beverages last night, and I was like, yeah, let's not try to put together a set while drinking, because I don't want to mess anything up. And I was like, oh, that's Lego. Like, you can't really mess it up. But then I looked at it, and this set had more stickers that you had to apply than any other. And I was like, no, absolutely not even going to try. But it's something I really wanted to do before the Super Bowl today. So I originally woke up at like 4:30 today.
Yikes!
Didn't really get out of bed until about 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
But I got up, drank my coffee, did my morning routine, and then I watched Too Fast, Too Furious this morning and put together that Lego set while watching Olympics on the side screens, which is what you came into. I still have the Olympics on, but it literally took me like from the start of the movie till the very right when the end credits ended, I was completely done with the build. So it was very good timing.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun. I've really been into those Lego cars lately. I've got 2 more sets I still got to put together. I got another Fast and Furious car. I got the Charger, Dom's Charger,
Good.
which was has been out of stock and out of production for a while now. So I had to pay 3-4 times what I would have had to if I bought it when they were out new.
Collector's premium.
So and I was thinking about that because after I ordered that one. Another one that had just come out recently was the DeLorean Time Machine from Back to the Future.
Nice.
And I didn't really have an interest in it, right when I first saw it. I mean, I absolutely did, but it was also, not something I needed right away. But after I bought that Charger for a big markup, I was like, let's go ahead and get this. Because I don't want it to go get sold out and then have to go finally want it and have to go pay too much for it.
Mm-hmm.
But what's funny is I'd spoken with Jer about that Time Machine DeLorean one. It was on our radars, and he was like, "Are you getting it?" And I was like, "Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Not right now. It's just not something interesting." But then personal thoughts, things happen. I bought it anyway. Whatever. The same day that mine got here, Jer got a delivery, and it was the exact same thing. And he said that he got it for me because he knew I was going to want it eventually.
Aww.
So I was like, "Oh, thanks, bud." But
I can definitely sell one.
I already got it. But I mean, he could have one too. The thing is, with that one, it does have a couple 2 different setups. You can have the wheels out it's driving, and then you can have them folded up like it's flying.
That's cool.
So we can just have 2 and just have them in different setups.
I'm pretty sure that movie is as old as us. I'm pretty sure it's an 85.
Maybe. I mean, I know it's set in 85. But
What if it came out in 86?
I don't know exactly when it came out.
Yeah, 85.
Dun, 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 dun.
Flux capacitor. That was always a fun joke to tell in Army IT.
Oh, yeah.
Just try and slip that in.
But yeah, so this morning I've been busy. Built a Lego set, watched a movie. Morning movies are always fun. When I was in a period of where I was in between jobs for a while, I got into a real routine of doing morning movie time. And that was... I don't know, it feels like I'm doing something wrong. You're not supposed to watch movies that early in the day.
Yeah. I feel that way about watching movies without Ash.
But yeah, and now today, we got the Super Bowl. Today's going to be a busy day for me, because after this, I'm going to go see my father and brother. Michigan basketball plays at noon. They want me to go hang out with him. And it was actually my dad's birthday 4 days ago.
Weird. Your dad and Jared's dad.
A
couple days apart.
Yeah. Although I think they're not the same year. I think.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, they're close. I think my dad might be a year older than Jared's dad. But still. So I'm going to go see my dad because I haven't seen him yet for his birthday. Probably have lunch with them, and then probably got to go to the store and pick up a couple things that I should have got yesterday, but I was just too lazy to do it. Even though I was at the store, and I was just like, I just don't want to shop right now for this stuff. But there's a couple things. I know Jared got a bunch of those H-E-B tortillas, the ones they make in the store, the nice ones.
Cool.
To pair with your brisket. Make some brisket tacos. I kind of want some sour cream to put in there. Because I like sour cream and tortillas. Like those two things together, like my favorite thing. One of my favorite things of all time. And then adding any meat into it just makes it better. And... I gotta go get our traditional Creamy J.
I was gonna ask.
Which I really probably need to put a reminder on that, because that was like not on my radar for the day until I was just right now telling all the stuff I have to do for today. So let's just go ahead and...
Street name, Creamy J.
Yeah, it's Chewy's Creamy Jalapeno Dip. It's like the one thing that I think we've had at every Super Bowl that we've watched together. Well, pretty much all of them. It's gone back years and years. So it seems like there's no reason to stop that tradition, especially because I can just order curbside pickup and just go have them bring it to me. Love that. All right. Reminder set. And then got to clean up the downstairs a little bit, get ready for y'all to come over. Then at 3 p.m. we have our yearly pre-Super Bowl Fantasy Football League meeting, Zoom call.
Zoom and shot. And also got to figure out how we're going to do the draft order selection for next year. Mm-hmm.
Which I guess it's not really figuring out. I just guess I'm going to use the thing I bought for last year, that bingo ball roller thing. I just got to... Pretty sure I know where it is. Just got to get it and make sure I have all the balls necessary. That's all I really need for that.
That's how you're going to do the order, though? It's just, here you go, guys?
Yeah, I don't know what else I would do. Like, no need to... I mean, I wanted to get real silly with it, but I think this is just more straightforward. Easy to do. So, probably do that.
Word.
And then, what time does the Super Bowl even start today?
I don't know.
I feel like it's supposed to start at like 4:30 is when like stuff really starts happening, but I doubt kickoff isn't until 5-ish.
So that's today, 5:30. But who knows what that means?
Oh man, I thought it was a little earlier than that. Tomorrow's gonna suck. I should have taken tomorrow off.
I've been thinking it too. Ash has these anti-hangover pills though that you can take. I'm definitely gonna take.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Real thing for me is just don't go crazy with eating. If I don't overeat too bad, it won't be that bad.
That's what she said too.
But like, yeah. Man, I definitely thought it started a little earlier than 5:30. Whatever.
At least you don't have to drive into the office.
No, and I definitely made sure I have no meetings tomorrow morning. My first meeting I have is at noon, and that's an internal meeting.
Yeah.
Where I don't really have to do anything on it, and I don't think I have any other meetings tomorrow. So that's good.
I consider internal meetings like meetings with my team members or inside of the group that I work in with the agency, because a lot of my job is like working with like the programs and like direct delivery components that are not a part of my team.
Mm-hmm.
But similarly, yeah, Mondays are just for those sorts of internal meetings, like what are we doing this week?
Yeah.
So I should be fine.
Yep. So, yeah, I guess the 3 p.m. Zoom and shot. Although that's such a weird timing, I guess, for the shot. Like, take a shot and then wait 2.5 hours before the game starts. 2 hours till the game starts. Just having that shot kind of. Well, I don't know. I'm not a drink throughout the day kind of guy. I gotta still figure out how to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been. We've been doing it 3 for years, but I think every year we're like, why do we do it at this time?
I think the original thought was give people time to go to their Super Bowl parties or get into whatever Super Bowl situation they need to be in. Like,
yeah.
Don't try to do it right before kickoff and just expect everybody will be available. But I mean, nobody ever comes to it other than like Corey, Jamie, and Tony.
Tony has accepted. Abby has declined.
Yeah, as per usual. I don't think she's ever joined one of our calls.
Brian jumped in a couple times.
Yeah.
Lauren's jumped in a couple times.
Yeah, she'll come every once in a while. But yeah.
Not for nothing, you were talking about birthdays. My grandma's birthday, she just turned 80 on February 5th. When's your dad's birthday?
4th.
Nice. Just got like a block of days of birthdays.
Yeah, you said they turned 80?
Yeah.
My dad just turned 74. So 6-year difference between your grandmother and my father.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. Oh man, I'm kind of hungry.
We just had eggs and rice and salad last night to start to build the hunger.
Yeah, I got pizza last night because I wanted to get pizza to eat while watching the Olympics because it's in Italy, and that's what
Italy. Yeah.
I did a good job not eating too much of that, and then yesterday, it was funny. Before Jared went to Houston, he wanted to go and get a light lunch somewhere with me, and it was his choice as to where we were going. And he was like, "I want to go to this barbecue place called Smoky Buns."
Okay.
I was like, "Okay," and we ended up going, and it was like a food truck that was like in the middle of like legit like residential kind of area, but like that kind of old residential where it's like a street that's kind of out in the country and there's some houses and it's not even like a full paved road situation. Okay. Went there and we both ate way too much. It was really good though. I mean, it wasn't like top tier, but definitely good for like massive portions.
Yeah. Like
we each got a 2-meat plate, which I think the 2-meat plates were like $21, $22. Okay. So normal. So, yeah. But they give you a bunch. Like it's not like a Brotherton's 2-meat plate, like where you get like half a piece of brisket and like a small link of sausage or something. Like they loaded it up. And they also had for one of their sides was a pork belly fried rice that I guess they fried on the spot. And that was really good.
Cool.
But just ate way too much. But it was all protein. I needed protein. But I am starting to get a little hungry. Gonna need to figure out something for lunch. And then, just kind of not do too much so I can save room for tonight. Really, at first, Jared and I were like, about a week ago, like, what do we need for the Super Bowl? Like, what foods? We started listing stuff, and like, we really don't need that much food. Like, we always have way too much food.
Oh, I always have.
Even when we like try not to have too much food, we have too much food. And I almost did something real silly yesterday.
Yeah.
Whenever I was ordering my pizza for last night, I got it from this Italian restaurant nearby called Gino's.
Yeah, Gino's.
And I was just looking at their menu. And they had like a family-sized calzone, and I was like, it'd be hilarious if I got a calzone and like just saved it for Super Bowl Sunday, and just like we're all putting out the food, and I just slapped down like a massive calzone for everybody because calzones are just silly to begin with. I don't know. I almost did it, but I didn't.
It is one of the sillier foods.
It's a very silly food. I was like, we don't need a full size like. It said it was made with like a 14-inch pizza dough, so it's like
it's so big.
Like it would have been about yay big. I mean, the listener can't see this, but probably about as wide as my shoulders.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ended up deciding just didn't need much because I mean, if you got brisket
and
wings, like that's, and then we're gonna have Creamy J, and Jared's gonna make his cheese
carne.
Yeah, whatever, chili cheese dip. So I was like, we were like, we just really don't need anything else. We got the standard HEB cupcakes, Super Bowl cupcakes that have the colors of the teams and The Rings for the Years, which those are always big hits, even if it's just for the rings. Ash likes those, I think.
She used them for a Halloween costume just this last Halloween. This last spooky season.
Yeah. And then, maybe make some bets for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see. I haven't had a real feel if it's a heads or tails kind of year.
Okay.
In terms of the coin flip. That's one I usually like to bet on. Just because it's easy, it's right at the beginning. Just kind of sets the tone.
Nothing to do with the players.
Nothing to do with anything. I saw that the majority of the last 5 or 10 years, the overs have hit on the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
That's been pretty standard over. So that might be a bet to consider. I don't know. I haven't even looked at any bets or anything.
We can pull up prop bets so that we have them ready.
Do you want me to do that right now?
And while you do that, the controversy of this year is the Bad Bunny doing the halftime show.
Yeah.
And, people started complaining because does his songs in Spanish or whatever.
Because they're racist.
I liked that the NFL is like, oh, okay, yeah, we can throw in an English-speaking band, of course. I mean, the bands you've heard of are English-speaking. We'll just go on a Rolodex. Let's see who's got a little bit of open time here. How about Green Day? You American idiots.
I love that so much. It made me so happy.
Somebody was like, do you think they did it as a middle finger? And I was like, I don't think they're that cool. I'm pretty sure that Bad Bunny was a business decision. And he's like, yeah, but the Green Day, do you think that was a middle finger? It's like, I don't, because I don't think that would be a good business decision. I mean, but it's fun for us to talk about.
They are like a local band. I mean, I know they're California. I don't know
nice.
If they're Northern California band or not. But they usually try to have like someone from wherever be part of the musicalness of it all.
To be clear, listener, American Idiot, famous Green Day album.
Green Bay. Very good album. I like it very much. All right, let's see here. Where's our silly bets?
Sort by silly factor.
Game specials. Is that what this is?
Looking for bets with high silly ratios.
I mean, these are kind of silly, but they're like performance silly. Like Seattle Seahawks to have 3+ players record 20+ rush yards each. It's plus 700. I don't know. Where are the real fun ones? Popular. Receiving, kicking props. Game props.
Coin toss.
Yep.
These are good. Coin toss, team that wins the coin toss. Will the team that wins the coin toss win the game? Even points or odd points or for the total points?
It's interesting. Odd total points is less likely to happen than an even total. I wonder how they figure that. Winning margins. Just scoring stuff. Point ranges. Alright, the only silly one on here is, I guess, the coin flip.
Yeah, it's not the Gatorade.
Specials. Did we look at this? Okay, here we go. National Anthem.
There you go. That's the 3.
Yeah, the over has slightly worse odds than the under, so what color will the be poured? The color to liquid.
What color liquid?
We poured on the coach. Orange, blue, purple, clear yellow / green / lime.
In case it's water. It's funny.
Red or pink. Yeah, I don't know.
Who will the Super Bowl MVP mention first in his on-field speech? A city, a coach, a family or family members, God or Jesus, owner, teammates. Does not mention any of the listed selections. Is a plus 3,000 bet.
I mean, there's no way they won't bring up one of those other ones.
First of all glory to God. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
MVP.
Yeah, no one's gonna thank the owner first. That's dumb.
If it's the... I think the only chance of that is if it's the quarterback. And he's like... going from top to bottom.
No, that won't ever happen. It would always be like people that matter most and then spread out. So.
Who are the QBs? Sam Darnold and Drake May? Yeah, neither of them would do that.
No. I bet they both would say God. Plus 10,000 for Hunter Henry or Leonard Williams to be the
MVP?
MVP.
Yeah, Leonard Williams.
Will Campbell plus 20,000. No, 200,000.
Isn't he a lineman?
I think so. You'd have to have a real good day. I mean, Bob Spillane's plus 75,000. I mean, I almost want to make that one of those bets just because of the odds. Like, put $5 on that. If that were to hit, like, you could, like, quit working. How long will it take Brandy Carlisle to sing America the Beautiful? Who will be shown first while they play America the Beautiful?
They got one for the coaches.
Yeah.
They got one for...
I definitely think they'll show Mike Vrabel for America the Beautiful. There's a lot of who they're going to be shown first or last for. Wow, you can bet on Bad Bunny's first song of the halftime show.
They're the Bunny.
That's funny. Oh wow, this is new. They didn't have anything like this last year, I don't think.
A lot of halftime show bets.
Like plus 800 for Bad Bunny to announce a new album during the halftime show.
Will Bad Bunny kiss someone on stage in his performance?
Will Bad Bunny verbally shout San Francisco in his performance?
That's a great one.
That's even odds.
Will Bad Bunny take a knee during the performance?
Will Bad Bunny's Calvin Kleins be visible in his performance?
I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, that'd be great if he had like Colin Kaepernick on stage.
Oh man, they'd have to like cut away from that. I think if they did that, they'd cut to the Kid Rock show. I mean, will Bad Bunny bring out a Puerto Rican flag in his performance? I mean, it's minus 145, so that's probably pretty safe. Will Bad Bunny visibly smoke or vape on stage?
Skeptical of that.
I bet
Very skeptical of that.
I bet there's something in the contract, like, and we're gonna fine you a lot of money if you do that.
This one's funny. Will a censored lyric be muted on the broadcast? I don't think he does censorable stuff. I think it's all like silly romantic, like super earnest.
I don't know. You don't think he says some bad words in Spanish?
I kind of don't.
I don't. I honestly don't know that much about Bad Bunny.
I've seen comedians make fun of his lyrics, and it's always because it's so. It sounds like a 13-year-old writing love letters.
Interesting. Wow, you can bet how many wardrobe changes will Bad Bunny have? Over under is 1.5. I mean, again, I don't know his.
If he puts on a different hat, does that count?
I don't think so. But I think over, like, I guess that means if it's over, then he would have to have 3 total wardrobes or costumes be shown the whole time? Like, because I guess it's asking how many changes. It's over and a half is 1.5 change. So under that would be changes once. So
Not
that's
enough.
2 of costumes. Interesting. And a bunch of his songs you could bet on for being the last song he performs.
No me quiero casar.
Bad Bunny over under for total global viewers for the halftime show.
Dang, that is the population of Russia.
135.5 million is the over or under. I'd probably take the over.
That's like the population of France and Germany, too. As a whole nation.
I mean, the Super Bowl's pretty popular, and I think Bad Bunny has some international
For sure.
clout.
Hence why he was picked for the halftime show, you nerds.
Yeah. Total number
So
of
many
songs. Over under is 11.5. I mean, there's no way he performed them all completely. He might do like a line from each one and then it'd be like a mashup, medley, if you will. What headwear will Bad Bunny wear for first song?
Where's the one I'm looking for? Papa hat. No, I was thinking a, what do they make fun of people for wearing?
Bucket hat?
No. What's this thing I'm doing?
You're putting on a hat.
Fedora.
Fedora? No, he's not a fedora kind of guy.
My stereotype of Puerto Ricans I don't think is particularly offensive, but it does involve a fedora and an open shirt.
This one's hilarious.
Pink linen pants.
Which politician posts first after Bad Bunny's set?
Oh, none of them are...
Yeah, how is
Okay.
he not on there?
Oh, I would have assumed... so we're saying there's no Trump. I would have assumed that there would have been like a J.D. Vance or that Stephen Miller.
I don't know.
It's not Obama.
These are like...
Maybe Gavin Newsom because he's in California at least. I think most people don't care. MTG is the only conservative on there.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't exactly know who Jasmine Crockett is, but I knew,
You will.
I knew everyone else was a lefty. Well, that's... Screw that. That's not going to be the case. Will any performer have a wardrobe malfunction? I don't think so. Our wardrobe technology has increased significantly since the Janet Jackson situation. Will any player be watching from the... These are so many... Look how high we still are.
Let's go.
Like,
I'm into it. Where you got so many of these, it's still a halftime show. All right, but we're getting out of that, it seems like.
coin toss. Will the coin toss winner elect to defer? I mean,
That's
yes, probably. Coin toss. Doink. Will either kicker hit the upright or crossbar? Well,
That's a good one.
plus 320 for a yes. That'd just be fun. A double doink. They have a freaking double doink bet on here. Oh my goodness.
If the Bears were in, that would have been hysterical.
How long will it take Coco Jones to sing Lift Every Voice and Sing?
Mm-hmm.
National Anthem ones.
I think that who will be shown first when the song starts. That's tough because they're showing something, and then the song starts. I don't know. I think it's tough to say because there's also like latency.
There's NBC broadcast specials. How many Olympic promos will they air? 8+ is plus 190.
Somebody needs to get fired for putting Winter Olympics on the same weekend as the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Is the Super Bowl an NBC event?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. The Olympics are.
Well, I know that, but what channel is the Super Bowl on?
I want to see if I let's find out. It is NBC Sports.
How many times will Robert Kraft be shown? How many times will Roger Goodell be shown? Which member of the Legion of Boom will be mentioned first?
Nice.
I mean, I feel like if you're like an announcer, like you could have a little side thing going on with this. Like you could see these and be like, okay, I'm gonna mention Brandon Browner first.
Yeah, there's no way Chris Collinsworth doesn't mention Patrick Mahomes.
Will any stars from this season of The Traitors be shown live at the game? What is that?
That's some TV show that has commercials on NBC.
Will Chris Collinsworth say, now here's a guy, ...
Who's keeping track of this?
I don't know, but I'm glad somebody is.
I do like the Sunday night broadcast, so I know that some people don't like Chris Collinsworth, but I do.
I mean, I think he's hysterical, which is why I like him.
This is one. Will the electrical substation near stadium be mentioned? So that's people are concerned about EMP and that being the reason why so many San Francisco players get injured because it affects the collagen in their joints or something.
Will the booth reference the NFL being scripted? I mean, of course they won't. Will the commentators misidentify a celebrity?
Do you have to? Come on. How do you keep track of that?
Will the New England Patriots male cheerleaders be shown?
Probably. It's a long broadcast.
Yeah.
If they're in the background, does that count?
Yeah, I was going to say. Like, if they just do a full stadium shot, like you'll probably be able to point them out somewhere.
New England Patriots linebacker to catch a pass. I think that's different than an interception. I think they mean like as a receiver. And usually there's notes on the bottom of these, but that's the one that doesn't have a note.
Will the Full House be shown? Like that, Alcatraz.
See, I think it's likely that they do show the Full House stuff because they've already had a Sunday night football game in San Francisco, and they absolutely showed it. They already have that animation ready.
Here's the thing. I'm confident they'll show it, but the stipulation is it has to be in between kickoff to final whistle.
I think that's
so.
On the roof of the house.
What we got?
A giant crow.
Okay. That's a fat boy.
It's very big. I heard it before I saw it. Sorry.
Yeah.
For sure, the Golden Gate Bridge will be shown. Oh, how many times? Okay.
9 plus is plus 850.
I mean, there's gonna be so many commercials, and some percentage of those commercials are gonna casually show it.
Well, I don't know if it's counting commercials. I don't know if they could do that because some places play different commercials.
No, I mean like as they exit the broadcast.
Oh.
Like here's the score. We'll see you on the other side of the commercial.
Will Seattle attempt a pass from the opponent's 1 yard line?
Trolls.
I mean, I hope they do it just for the lulz. Longest field goal, will that be broken? Super Bowl longest field goal?
Do you have any sense of if this is going to be a high-scoring game or not? Because both these teams have like good defenses, but they also have really good offenses.
I don't think it's going to be super high scoring. I mean, I bet it's going to be like 28-21, something, 28-24. Maybe even 31-34, 24.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody's going to score more than like 31 points. I wonder what that bet is in here. I don't know how you...
What the over is? Or what the... What is it called? The spread?
Well, it'd be an individual team. Like I was saying, I don't think a single team will score over that. Not the full total. Over under. This is silly. You can bet on this. Both starting quarterbacks will be injured in the game, plus 250 or 2,500.
Do they have to be out or just injured?
It just says be injured. Which, I mean, if you get hit, I think you get injured somehow. Like, you can get a bruise, that's an injury.
Oh, these next are ridiculous.
Fan wearing a San Francisco 49ers jersey be shown on the broadcast booing or giving thumbs down during the game. I honestly would take that in a heartbeat.
I think they're definitely in the crowd. I don't know if they're gonna be booing.
What the hell? Donald Trump to apologize on Truth Social during the game after ICE attempts to have Bad Bunny deported.
He never apologizes, so.
Plus 10,000.
Is like plus 10,000 the most you can give any bet?
No, someone had plus 200,000.
Oh yeah, for the MVP.
lineman MVP.
Yeah.
Andres Borregales to be removed by ICE during the game.
That is the New England Patriots kicker. The kicker for the New England Patriots.
Plus 10,000. So, more likely for that to happen to that dude, that lineman, to win MVP of the game. That's silly. What position will pour liquid on the head coach? Both offense and defense, offense or defense. Defensive players is what they're thinking is the play on that one. What will happen to the price of Bitcoin during the Super Bowl?
Price goes up. Price goes down.
Will a coach be shown throwing his headset to the ground?
I'm skeptical of that.
Yeah. Will a non-QB throw a touchdown? Will the QB catch a pass? Will a sideline reporter be hit by a football during the game? Will a player be ejected for throwing a punch or fighting?
Ooh, the no is a big... nobody thinks that's going to happen.
Yeah. Will any player be seen smoking a cigar on the field post-game? Will any player propose to his girlfriend on the field after the game? Will any player retire on the field after the game?
Will any player score an octopus? What is that?
I don't know. I've never heard of that. What is an octopus in football? Thinking. There's a rare scoring feat. It happens when the same player scores a touchdown and then also scores the ensuing 2-point conversion on that same drive.
Okay.
So they score 8 points by themselves.
I've seen that happen this year. In fact, I think Hunter Henry did it.
Nice. Will play be stopped for an adult toy thrown on the field of play?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Will Stephon Diggs propose to Cardi B post Super Bowl?
Skeptical.
Yeah. Will the power go out in the Super Bowl? It happened one time, guys. But it's wild, the difference. No is minus 15,000. Yes is just plus 1,600. So it's like, they're not going to let you win a lot if it does go out. Although if it goes out, then there's definitely going to be talk at the substation. So that could be like put those two together.
Mm-hmm.
If one hits, the other's definitely going to hit. Will there be a flea flicker attempted in a game?
I think that's pretty likely.
Then you can do Kentucky Derby and Super Bowl winner parlays.
That's silly.
Nearly wins Kentucky Derby and Seattle wins Super Bowl. 1,400. That's dumb. Requested specials. What is this? Oh my goodness. So this is like soccer and the Super Bowl. So someone to make one or more shots on target and Madrid to win. Mbappe 2+ shots on target and Real Madrid to win. Man City 3+ shots on target. Seahawks spread plus 7.5 and Sam Darnold over 175 passing yards.
All of that
For just plus 475. That's interesting. What is Cross Sport Specials? Tom Aspinall pound for pound ranking in 2026. I don't get that.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah. Okay, so here's this one. Which will be greater, either Max Holloway lightweight ranking at the end of 2026 or the number of sacks in the Super Bowl?
So you have to wait like all year?
I guess.
That's silly.
Which will be greater, Jackson Smith and Jigba's receptions in the Super Bowl or the highest score on the 17th hole at the Players Championship in golf? Okay, these are too silly.
Yeah.
These aren't even funny silly.
These are just degenerate gamblers.
Yeah, this is... First quarter total points in the Super Bowl, which is greater, the first quarter total points in the Super Bowl or Bam Adebayo's rebounds at the Washington Wizards? Interesting.
Lauren tentatively accepted.
Wow.
I still haven't seen an accept from Jamie and Corey. But we're about 4.5 hours from...
Which will be greater, the length of the national anthem or Sam Darnold's second half passing yards?
In seconds, presumably.
Yeah, seconds versus the yards. Cooper Kupp, which will be greater, Cooper Kupp receptions in the Super Bowl or the total championship fights at UFC White House?
That should be Cooper Kupp, right? How many championship fights could they have in one UFC fight? 5, right?
I guess.
I guess Cooper Kupp can get less than 5 receptions, I guess.
I mean, the odds aren't really that great on that one anyway, so... Alright. These are all just silly. There's still so many to go.
It doesn't seem like it's getting any better.
I don't know, maybe there's something real good at the end. Okay, no, these are just real dumb. This one, Ramondre Stevenson rushing and receiving yards. Which is greater, those or Ohio State team total of points scored versus Michigan today? That's... Alright, yeah. Alright, well, those are some bets. I just talked a long time about silly bets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll actually make any bets. We'll see. I might put like $10 in there. See what happens.
Nice.
I've never tried to like get money out of this website.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's very easy.
Okay.
Like they won't just like deposit into your account. Like I think they'll have to give you like Bitcoin or some kind of. It's weird. I don't know.
If you're gonna get Bitcoin, you have to have a wallet.
Mm-hmm. Yada yada yada.
Yeah. Well, it's really about all I have to talk about today. You got anything else?
Nah, nothing that's not a bummer.
Today's not about a bummer.
It sure ain't.
Today is a day of celebration.
I might try and fit in another net.
I could use that. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great Super Bowl Sunday. I hope whatever team you want to win wins, unless you're rooting for the Patriots. I'm just kidding. I really don't care about either team. But yeah, love y'all. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.
Love you guys. Peace out.